Welcome back to Your Life A to Z with Vannna White. And Vannna, you're no stranger to gorgeous gowns, that's for sure. And Robert Black from Fashion by Robert Black is our expert on vintage designer gowns, and it's a perfect match. Good morning again.
Good morning. I am lucky enough to be able to wear a different designer dress every show, and I've worn over 5,000 gowns over the years. And Robert, I'm excited to see what you've brought today.
Oh, well, good. Well, welcome. This
Thank
is fun
you.
to have
Thank
you here.
Thank you. Good to be here.
I always have to do my history thing, so we're going to show you how I would have dressed you had I had the opportunity in the 40s and 50s and things. So we're going to start with the 1940s. And this is a dress that's not necessarily typical, but it's perfect for the time because we had a lot of influence from Cuba and Carmen Miranda and the film. So it's got a very flamenco look. It's crepe with taffeta. And it's very bright, and you know, the 40s we had war and we had that, so there wasn't a lot of fabric that was used, so they had to use color, which is surprising, but they did, for a lot of the pieces. So in the 40s, if you were doing the show, you would have been in a gown something like this.
I like it.
Isn't it kind of fun?
I really do, yes.
It's just,
and it looks
it's
comfortable too.
Very comfortable. Well, that was one of the things that they did design was comfort. And we're moving on to the 1950s.
Oh,
so,
I've worn something like that before.
You have.
In
Well,
this...
there's a lot of the gowns today are influenced by the past. So this particular gown, what we saw in the 50s is we saw a lot more fabric. So the war was over, the rations were over, so everything became very big and lots of volume. So this is actually a perfect example of what a ball gown would have been or an evening dance dress would have been for the 1950s. Lots of layers.
It is. Great color, too.
I know, isn't that color great? It's a contemporary color.
Yes.
And this is probably one of my favorite all-time designs for a dress. There was a Barbie dress.
I started to say, I had a Barbie dress just like that.
You did.
I
You
did.
And it was designed after this. The designer Norman Norell became most famous for the mermaid sequined dress in the 60s. Barbie did this dress, and this is actually a 1960s dress. It didn't have a label, so I can't say that it actually is a Norell, but it is patterned and designed the same way as he did his dresses. But it's timeless.
It is.
You know, this, and you could do this today.
I could. Maybe I can borrow it for the show.
You can, anytime.
Yes? Okay. Good. Let's take a look at our models here. Y'all have done a beautiful job, and you are all beautiful girls.
So
you make the outfits look great.
Next segment, you'll see some things that will be a little bit more reminiscent, I think, of what you have worn and what you have done.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Robert. And we'll be back with more looks later in the show. And Lisa, the gorgeous gowns are only part of Wheel of Fortune. Look, I also need a talented makeup artist. Do you have one?
Yes, we do. As a matter of fact, thanks, Vannna. You know, there is a growing demand for professional makeup artists, and the Skin and Makeup Institute offers valuable training in the beauty industry. Here with more is the Institute's founder, Pamela Springer, along with SMI graduate Katie Hardison, who is now a very successful makeup artist. We'll talk with you in just a minute, Katie. But first, Pamela, we talked about aesthetics, but there's so many other things that the Institute offers. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, we offer also, as you know, you just announced a professional makeup. And also we have permanent makeup as well as someone can become a certified laser technician.
So a lot of different opportunities for careers at the Skin and Makeup Institute.
And they're careers that are really hip today. They're really on the forefront. So, you know, people have choices.
What length, the course, if you want to become a professional makeup artist, how long is that course?
Well, the course that Katie took was exactly 1 month. It was 4 weeks. It's the 2 weeks that are basics, and then they get into doing music videos, runway, really a lot of exciting things.
Wow, wow. And Katie, obviously you're a graduate. So how did this course help you then? I know you've gone on to do some great things.
Yes, it was amazing. I really loved that they taught you everything from basics to airbrush.
Wow, and we have some pictures of some of the work that you've done here. We brought some gorgeous shots here that Katie's worked on, these beautiful models. Tell us about this, Katie.
This was a portfolio shot for Leah Capelli. She's a model, actress, and musician. Very talented.
Wow.
That was Taylor Jackson for another portfolio shoot.
So you've been busy.
Yes.
So wow, what an incredible career you've now been able to be on thanks to the Skin and Makeup Institute. That's great. Don't you love hearing this about
I love it when I hear these success stories. We really work hard to make sure that they get the right foundation, because once you have the right foundation, you can go anywhere.
And let's face it, the beauty industry is always going to be around. People are always looking for work, so it's a great career opportunity. And you have a special offer for people who are maybe thinking about either changing careers or starting something brand new?
Yeah, anybody that signs up for our October class will get a $500 gift card from Apple, and they can choose whether they want this new
Wow.
iPhone 5 or the iPad. So either way, the $500 gift card would be theirs.
Wow, that's
With
wonderful. And at the
registration.
same time, they can go ahead and start something new and exciting.
Very
Wow.
exciting. This is such a fun business to be in.
Absolutely. And you get to help people at the same time. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Pamela. Good to
You're
see you
welcome. It's
again.
always
Nice to see you. Good
wonderful.
luck to you, too.
Thank you.
So if you want more information about the Skin and Makeup Institute of Arizona, it's super easy. You can visit them online at smi-a.com, or you can always call the number you see right there on your screen.